Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T. As we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. Give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. And that's what we do here on the Drive-Thru Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time is over live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later. To deliver those winners, our professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and at Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who's on the show with us here for today. All right, with us today is Zawacky, Jovan, Burts. Ninos will sign in a little later. Briggs with us, Brian Bitler, and Brad Francis. And here's how they'll line up for this evening. We've got Bitler, Briggs, Francis, Burts, Ninos, Zawacky, and then I will close this one out. All right, we got a nice 13-game card in Major League Baseball, 15-game card in Major League Baseball. We'll have 14 left as this Guardians and Tigers game is near conclusions. Guardians up 4-1, so that will give us about 14 games in the prime time hour here. So a lot of action here, and let's get this one underway. Let's go ahead and welcome in Brian Bitler. If I'm over at Pick Dogs Premium, he does great work up there. We'll bring Brian in right now. Brian, how's it going?
Pretty good. Off a very solid weekend. I believe 6-2. I'll take that every weekend. Hopefully, I can carry that over into this week. Got some good action coming up, especially small card in baseball. But there's a few gems on the board.
Yeah, a few gems on the board, no doubt. For a Monday, pretty heavy usually for a Monday. Usually it's a little lighter, but we got a lot of action today. 4-1 is final now. Guardians, Tigers. We'll go here 6:40 Eastern Time. Marlins here hosting the Padres with the Padres here minus 190, total 6.5.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to go with the under 6.5 Padres and Marlins game tonight. It's probably a Captain Obvious play, but I feel like it's definitely a strong play. We got the offense of the Miami Marlins, which is downright anemic. Even I score more than the Miami Marlins do. Over the last 4 games, they've averaged just 2 runs a game. And now the Padres sending Musgrove. He's under the radar steady, 8-5, 2.91 ERA. Got a whip of 1.02. And then Sandy Alcantara, who's contending for that NL Cy Young, 10-5 with a 2.01 ERA, a whip of 0.94. The under's 5-1 last 6 in Miami, and following a loss, the Miami Marlins to the under 10-1-1. For me, I know the under's real light at 6.5, but I'm going to go under 6.5 Marlins Padres.
All right, Brian, going here under the total here of 6.5 with the Padres and Marlins. Yeah, hard to argue that one here with this Marlins hitting. It's just been pretty pathetic. You know, Musgrove is pretty good, doing great work as a starting rotation. Remember, he was the one Padre you can count on last year to pitch well, and he did. If you look at his numbers when the Padres were tail spinning, he was the one guy you can count on to get a good outing. And again, he's repeating that again. Right now with the Padres, ERA under 3. Whip of 1.02, and this Marlins team, good luck with them, right?
Yeah, if the Padres can keep Blake Snell rolling along, which you never know when he's going to blow up, and Yu Darvish on the mound, the Padres are going to be tough to beat, even with missing Tatis now the rest of the year. But the Marlins offense, I mean, they're lucky to get 3 runs in a game on a good day.
Yeah, but it's bad lineups. They've had the Padres been pitched well against bad hitting lineups, winning 38-56 against NL teams hitting 245 or worse. Brian here is going to go under 6.5 Padres and Marlins. This one will have a start time of 6:40 Eastern Time. All right, Brian, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. Well, 14 games still remain. We got some games at 6:40 Eastern Time. Starting here, 213 units of profit the last 7 days. That is all documented over at Pick Dogs. What do you have going over at the site?
I got my Major League Baseball no limit play. It's my best bet of the board, best bet on the board today, just $15. Or you can get my 3-pack, my Monday Money Shot 3-pack. That includes that $15 play. Also on the board today, the NL East total of the month. That's just $30. So all 3 best bets, including that $15 play, is $15 at pickdogs.com.
All right, guys, again, I'm here with Brian Bitler over at Pick Dogs Premium. As you can Brian Bitler, you see the numbers here, 213 units of profit, all documented last 7 days, doing great work right now over at the site. He does have his no-limit wager up there, his $15 premium pick. It is credit guarantee, means it must show a profit or the credit is inserted back into your account for more picks. You get store credit there. So get on board there with Brian with this no-limit wager $15 premium play. Also individual picks up there as well, total of the month. 3-pack up there as well as 3 best bets for Major League Baseball in a 3-pack. Credit guarantee, must show a profit, or again, the amount you pay for is credited back into your account for store credit. course, the long-term passes. Brian has a 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. Get all of Brian's plays for that period of time. You select when you go to his handicapper page and you make that purchase. Of course, Brian, this is the good time of the year when you think about it, that 1 year all sports pass, especially with an AUG15 promo going.
Yeah, with the the 1 year pass for $1,500, use that 15% off code. You're going to be saving, that's quick math here, around $175 or so. So definitely a good value. Also, for me, I got my college football NFL pass for $8.99. It's going to get you a ton of picks. So use that bonus code AUG15, save 15%.
$225 off that one, that $365 there for 15% off.
My math wasn't good.
We got it on the math. But anyway, I got you on that one. But anyway, guys, use that promo code on one of the long-term passes. This is your best time to do it with the NFL and college football getting ready to start. All right, Brian, as always, good having you on the show. Stay successful. We'll talk next week. Just breaking news here. I know you sometimes you wear the Dodger cap. Walker Buehler out for the year with elbow surgery.
Oh, I'm kind of glad I had a Walker Buehler 1-of-1 card I got rid of a little bit earlier this year. Thank God I did, because values of cards drop when guys are out for the year. So that's a shame for the Dodgers, but we'll get over it.
Yep, no doubt about that. You can tell I caught his games early in the season. The velocity wasn't there, and of course that usually a hint of some trouble. So all right, Brian, keep up the great work. We'll talk with you again on Friday.
All right, Tony, thanks for having me, and you guys have a good weekend. Good weekend. Have a good weekend. I'll catch you Friday.
You got it. Brian Bitler here on the drive. So let's continue with our coverage here. Now let's go ahead and welcome in Jay Briggs. You'll find him over at Pick Dodge Premium. Man, a really strong preseason, good weekend here. Let's bring Jay in right now. He's been doing this here on the drive through. Jay, what's happening? We need you on mute there, Jay.
My bad. What's going on, Tony?
Hey, Jay, what's going on? All right, big trouble there in Big D. Well, we'll see if the Texas can get through it here. The Rangers here hosting the Athletics. Maybe not big trouble. Maybe it's time for a change over there with the manager out here. But the Rangers here minus 155, total of 8.
Yes, sir. I'm on the Rangers today. We just fired our manager, like you just hinted at. I think it was time for him to go, man. This team this year was too good to be at the record we're at. We should at least be above 500, in my opinion. So I think it was time for him to go. But this is how I'm looking at tonight's game. The Rangers have sneakily won 2 games back-to-back against the Mariners. They scored 12 runs in those games. So they've been hitting the ball really well recently. And anybody knows, if you've been following the Texas Rangers this year, when they win, they win. Like, those guys, when they win by 2 runs, 3 runs. You know, when they win, they like to win. So I expect them to come out playing hard for the new manager tonight. And I like them on the money line tonight in Arlington.
All right, we got Jay here on the Rangers here, laying minus 155 here against Oakland. Some may say out there that, Glenn Otto is not a minus 155 pitcher.
Some may say that, but I think he's had a pretty decent year. I think he's still trying to get back. And I think he comes out with a great good day today. I think he pitches well tonight, and he's on his way back to being what he once was. So I think he could be okay tonight.
He's all right with. All right, we got the Rangers here minus 155 against Oakland, and this one will have a start time of 8 Eastern time. All right, Jay, let's take a go over at Pick Dodge Premium for tonight. So look at these numbers here: 620 units of profit. Say smoking the NFL preseason. Of course, we still have 14 games left on the remainder here of the Major League Baseball card. Cleveland and Detroit concluded Game 1. Game 2 will be coming up here in about half an hour or so. But what do you have going over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I got a 5-pack up there right now. If you guys want to hop on that, the next game on there is going to start pretty soon. So if y'all want to hop on that 5-pack, hop on it now. I also got my MLB best bet up there. That has hit, I want to say, 7 of 9. I had hit 5 in a row, but it came to an end yesterday. I had the Dodgers, unfortunately. They hurt me yesterday. But, yeah, so I got that up there for today. I also got my 3-day, 7-day, and 30-day. And I also got my NFL season pass. Guys, I'm telling y'all, hop on that NFL season pass. Like Tony just said, currently in the NFL preseason, I'm sitting at 9-1. Only lost 1 game in the preseason so far. I'm looking to really go crazy this year in the NFL season. So I think you guys should go ahead and hop on that season pass, best value I got, or grab the yearly pass and get every sports play that I put out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to just do football, if you want all my baseball, my college basketball, college football, all of that, grab that yearly up there. Or put me in that 2-for-1 capper special. You cannot go wrong with that. 2 cappers for 1 price. Can't beat it.
Can't beat it at all, guys. Got a board here with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs. You see the numbers here, 620 units of profit the last 7 days. That is all documented. Of course, you can get on board with Jay right now. He does have plays up there for Monday night, as well as his $15 MLB best bet. And that means he designated this as his $15 premium play. His best bet here from Major League Baseball: must win or the amount is credited back to your account. That's the story here with the one-off passes. Even with Jay's 5-pack that he has up there, must show a profit or the amount you pay for it is credited back into your account. That's what credit guarantee means. Or if you prefer the long-term passes, the long-term passes are not credit guaranteed because they are sold at a discount. So again, the 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass, you get all of Jay's premium plays here for that month here for $350. And of course, use that OG15 promo code. You'll save 15% off that price, and you get access to all of Jay's premium plays here for 1 month of his baseball, as well as his preseason football. NFL Week 1 is in action here when you get that 1 month all sports pass, as well as the first 2 weeks of college football, as actually first 3 weeks of college football is in action as well. We're going to be talking college football next week already.
Right around the corner, Tony.
That's right. It's a college football week next week. So we'll be talking college. We're looking forward to that. So, of course, a lot of other actions out there. The 1 year all sports pass, Jay's NFL season passes out there. You've taken advantage of Jay's preseason success. Well, he's ready for the regular season. Well, we're not done with the preseason. We're just barely a third of the way. There's still 2 more weeks. Yet. We're not done. You got 9-1. You can enroll some more out there. We got 2 more weeks here of preseason. Then we get into the regular season and playoffs. So get Jay's season pass right now from the NFL and use that promo code OG15. We'll save $75. I did the math there. $75 off when you use that promo code OG15 on Jay's season pass. All right, Jay, as always, have great stuff, great evening, and we'll talk with continue that success, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Tony. Let's win tonight.
Let's win tonight. Let's catch some more tickets. Jay Briggs here on the drive through. All right, let's continue. We're seeing people signing in, guys. If you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap here at the end of the show. Let's continue on here on the drive through. It is time to welcome in Brad Francis to the show. You'll find Brad over at Pick Dogs Premium. Really come off a great NFL season. Also, I hope you catch his MMA UFC shows on Saturdays right after the morning show. So make sure you tune in. Him and Mills has put together a UFC series that you can catch on Saturdays. We'll go ahead. I know there's a big card coming up this weekend, but we're going to look at the baseball tonight. Let's bring in Brad right now. Brad, what's happening?
What's up, Tony? How are we doing today?
Doing awesome. All right, here we go. One of the marquee matchups of the night, 7:20 Eastern Time, features the Braves here to host the Mets. The Braves here minus 155, total of 8.
Yeah, this has been a fun matchup all season, but I like the Mets in this spot. You know, we have Carrasco on the mound for the Mets and Strider on the mound for the Braves. Carrasco, he's been red hot as of late in his last 7 starts. He's 5-0 with a 1.69 ERA. He's also pitched 2 shutouts in that span, so the dude's pitching really well, and he's kind of flying under the radar this season. And, you know, this whole Mets team is pitching very well. Since the All-Star break, the Mets ranked 3rd in team ERA with a 2.90 ERA. So once Carrasco gets out and the bullpen gets in, you know, I think the Mets have an advantage there as well. And the Mets, they played very well against the Braves this whole season. They've won 8 of the last 12 games they played against the Braves. Kuna Jr., he was shaken up on Saturday after a tipped inning steal. So he is in the lineup tonight, but, you know, who knows how effective he'll be. And I just think this is a great spot with these odds. I think Vegas got this one wrong, man. I think the odds should have been more closer to even here. So the fact that you could get plus money with the Mets here is an absolute steal. I know it's a pretty public dog. I know a lot of people are on the Mets, but I feel like that's a great play here.
All right, we got Brad here on the Mets here, plus 135 against the Braves. Yeah, hard to argue this one. I mean, when you look at the way the Mets have been playing, winning 8 of 9. I know the Braves have played well, but you know you swept the Marlins in 4 straight. The Marlins, like we said earlier in the segment, they're having trouble scoring runs. But again, you look at a Mets team over their past 10 games hitting near 300. Their bullpen in that period an ERA of 2.16. And one of these stats here that I looked up here, some of the situational numbers seem to be in their favor as well, Brad, as the Mets have won 51 of 85 when they face right-handed starters.
Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely a good stat there as well. I mean, do you have any idea of why they're a plus 135 here? Why it's not closer to even?
You know, I think with Carrasco, you're getting you're getting good numbers. But again, it's Spencer Strider. He's the guy that a lot of people like, right? He's got that big strikeout number, that elite 38% strikeout number, and people fall in love with that kind of. But it also has a 9% walk rate, a low whip. So I think they're looking here at a pitcher with a strikeout rate of 38%. You know, those strikeouts can get you out of a lot of trouble.
Yeah, totally. No, that totally makes sense. But yeah, man, like I said, I just feel like this number's just a little too inflated going towards the Braves. So I think it's a good spot for the Mets.
Yep, can't argue that one here. Mets plus 135 against the Braves. This one to have a start time here of 7:20. All right, Brad, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium here for tonight. Action 14 games here remain here on the card. Of course, you're doing great work here over the past 3 days. 372 units of profit. Now, putting up the NFL numbers from last year. 1,420 units of profit in the NFL. NFL is just a few weeks away from starting their regular season. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, for tonight, I got my $15 play. It's my 5-star MLB premium pick, my favorite play of the night. And then I got my dog of the day, too, as well. So check that out. There's a lot of value with that pick. And then, of course, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, the 2-for-1 capper special, all good options. And, all this NFL and college football talk, I still need to throw up my long-term passes for both those sports. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to get those up tonight.
All right, guys, I get on board with Brad Francis over at Pick Dogs Premium. 372 units of profit last 30 days documented. Come on, a great NFL season tonight over on the site. He does have his 5-star MLB premium pick. This is his $15 premium special here. Right now, as these one-offs are credit guarantee, must show a profit or that amount is credited back to your account for more picks. Dog of the day up there as well. And of course, they get on board with Brad Francis. The long-term passes, of course, that 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass. You get all of Brad's premium plays for that period of time. You select when you go to his handicapper page, you make that purchase. Let's see, you get that 1-month all sports pass. Use AUG15, which will take 15% off, about $60 off that price right now when you use the promo code. You'll get all of Brad's plays here from Major League Baseball, as well as the NFL preseason and regular season for 30 days. And don't forget, college football will be in play about the first 3 weeks of college football in that 1-month all sports pass. So get on board right now with Brad Francis. 2-for-1 capper promotion means you can add a second capper with that, with even more savings there. All right, Brad, as always, great having you show. Keep it a success, and we'll talk with you again on Friday.
All right. Thank you, Tony T. Have a good day.
You got it. Brad Francis here on the drive through. Let's continue on. Seeing a lot of people signing in right now. Reminder, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. Let's continue on here on the drive through. It is now time to welcome Jovan Burts to the show. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. He does great work up there. Let's see. We get Jovan ready to roll here. Jovan, what's happening? Got you on mute, Jovan.
Nothing much, Tony. Just coming off a big weekend, went 7-2, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So just trying to keep it rolling going into this Monday night.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling. A big card here for Monday's baseball, so it's good to see that here. We go to 8 Eastern time tonight. We have the White Sox here hosting the Astros. Houston favored on the road, -125, total of 9.
Yeah, and I'm on the under in this one. Now, you have 2 pitchers who've had success this season, Jose Urquidy and Johnny Cueto. Now, Urquidy has a 3.38 ERA in his last 3.85 overall. And, you're looking at Johnny Cueto, 2.91 overall and 3.00 in his last 3. Now, Jose Urquidy, not so good numbers as far as ERA on the road, but he wins games because, it's the Astros. You know what I mean? So, but, what I'm looking for here is, 2 teams that, one team in the White Sox, they're struggling, but, they're still in the playoff hunt, whereas you have the Astros, they're right, as usual this time of year, looking to go in the playoffs strong, and I expect, defense to come to the forefront in this one. With Johnny Cueto, he's given up a lot of hits in his last few games, but he hasn't been giving up the walks, which means he hasn't been, the hits that he has been giving up, they haven't been stingers or anything like that. They haven't been like 3-run shots, 2-run shots, or anything like that. They just been, they really don't amount to much, really. The ERA doesn't show it, so he knows how to hold guys on the base paths, and I expect that to happen in this one. They're going to start off with Johnny Cueto, in order to keep pace, in the wild card standings. And, I expect one of them games where, you might have a tight game, 3-3, going into the later innings. Both of these pitchers have been going, deep in the ball game, 6 innings, 7 innings, especially Johnny Cueto. he's been going like 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 strong. So I expect one of those type of games, limit the bullpens, from affecting the game, and this turn it into one of those games where it just stays under the total.
All right, we got to Jovan here on the total here. Astros, White Sox under 9. 9 just seems like a high number for a Houston team that's gone under quite a bit. Although they have scored some runs here, but again, they were facing Oakland of late here, so they get quite a little better quality starter. And of course, you're dealing here with the White Sox, a team that is contending in this spot. And of course, like you said, with Urquidy, he wins games. The numbers may not all be there, but again, his WHIP is still pretty low at 1.16. So if he gives up the home run, it does have a high home run rate, 1.51 per 9 innings. It helps the WHIP is low.
Yeah, and one more tidbit about Urquidy. 4 out of his last 5 starts, the unders cashed. So I look at that. I'm looking at this, being a Monday night game, coming off a weekend series where, you might have some heavy legs, coming off these weekend games. It's always a down on when you're playing on a Monday. So, hopefully the bats don't crack.
All right, here we go with Jovan here. Astros, White Sox under a total of 9. This one has a start time of 8 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Jovan, let's go over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight's action. About 14 games remaining on the card. 764 units of profit, which college football is a couple weeks away, but last 7 days, 548 units of profit. It's probably all of baseball, or maybe I don't know if there's preseason football in there, but pretty good results here. Last 7 days, 548 units of profit. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, it's Monday, so you know what that means. Time to get this money with my Money Bag Monday MLB Laser Show. Just had one play. That's the Laser Show. That's always my top MLB play going. So jump up on that. Looking to cash on this one like I have been. So check me out on that if you want one of my longer term packages. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, yearly. It's that time of season. Football's right around the corner. NFL, college football, it's going to be wall-to-wall action. We all know that, So you also match me on one of the other handicappers for the 2-for-1 capital promotional. You can't go wrong in Sports Chat Place at Pick Dogs. Let's get it.
That's right. Let's get it, guys. Get on board with Jovan Burts over at Pick Dogs. You see numbers 548 units of profit last 7 days. Action on the board right now from Major League Baseball. We have Jovan's Major League Money Bag MLB Laser Show up there right now. All his one-off plays are guaranteed, credit guaranteed. So if the play does not turn a profit or doesn't win, then you're issued credit back into your account for more picks or credit you will receive. Also, the long-term passes up there with Jovan's 3, 7, and 30 sports pass. Get all of Jovan's plays for that period of time. If you get that 1 month pass, it'll include all of Jovan's baseball for 30 days. College football, the first 3 weeks of college football, and of course preseason football into week 1 here with that 1 month all sports pass. You can save some money right now when you use the promo code AUG15, AUG15. You'll save 15% off. So get on board with Jovan Burts over at Pick Dogs Premium. He does have seasonal passes right now. That NFL college football season pass will also include the postseason. So a lot to choose from. So get on board, use the promo code, save yourself money, and you can access Jovan's page by clicking the link in your description where the all cappers are. You'll find them there and get signed up. All right, Jovan, as always, great having you on the show. Give it the great work, but I know you also contribute to Pick Dog's YouTube channel with your parlay of the day.
Yeah, and as soon as I get off the show, I'm gonna do some research and put out another parlay, most likely a 2-teamer. If I see a third one, I'm gonna throw the 3-teamer on there, but most likely it's gonna be a 2-teamer per usual. So there you have it.
That's right, guys. Make sure you subscribe, set notifications, so when Jovan's video drops, you'll be sure to get it and bet it. Getting the best number. Right, Jovan? Keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again on Friday.
Absolutely. Have a great night. Win. See you on Friday.
All right, Jovan Burts here on the drive. Let's continue, guys. If you missed any picks here on the show, we're getting a lot of people signing in right now. We will do a recap here at the end of the show. Let's continue on here on the drive. Let's go ahead and welcome in Ninos. If I'm over at Pick Dogs Premium. And, of course, there's fine work up there. Also contributes to the weekend shows. Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You can catch the morning show, and he does contribute. He's a contributor to that. Let's go ahead and bring in Ninos in right now. Let's bring him in right now. I think we're ready to roll. Ninos, hi. Whoa, we thought we had Ninos in, But he's not ready. He is not ready. Okay, so let's continue on here on the drive-through. It is his birthday, by the way. So, but he did say he was going to sign him. Maybe he's stuck in traffic. Let's see. Nope. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to Rod Zawacky right now. Let's go ahead and bring in Rod as El Ninos try to get situated here. You'll find Rod. He's been good to us here on the drive-through with his pick. So let's get his play right now. Here, whoop. Let's see. Maybe I went too far here. Let's find Rod Zawacky here. Rod. There he is. Rod, what's happening?
Hey, not too much. Kicking off the week. Off a nice weekend. Can't complain.
No.
Some nice winners in the NFL. Won a little bit on the horses. Won a little bit on the MLB. We've just been rolling right along. August has been good to us. Ever since
was it Ellis? What was it that track in Buffalo? What was that track you hit?
Ellis and
Ellis Park, right?
Ellis is the racetrack. Yeah, I hit a nice pick 5 there.
Nice, good payoff there. All right. Here we go at 7 Eastern time. We have the Blue Jays home here hosting the Orioles here with Toronto minus 155, total 9.
Yeah, and the Blue Jays. Oof. I think they should have got some pitching help at the trade deadline here. I don't think Kikuchi's going to be your saving grace here. And he's 3-7 his last 10 starts, and his last 2 starts versus these Orioles both equated to Blue Jays losses. And you look at Kyle Bradish, his last 3 starts, he's been up and down as well. But his last 3 starts, he's been pitching well, and his starts have equated to Orioles wins. 3 wins for the Orioles. They're 4-1 actually. In the last 5 meetings are these Orioles versus these Blue Jays. They've been beating up on the Blue Jays lately and loving doing it. You look at these Orioles on Monday, 5-0 on Monday, the last 5. They're also 9-1 when their opponent scores 2 runs or less in the previous game. And these Orioles have been hitting lefties like you wouldn't believe over the last 10 starts. They're 11-3 the last 14 versus lefties. So they've been eating up left-handed pitching. And that's what you got here tonight. Kikuchi's in trouble. Jays 0-9 in Kikuchi's last 9 starts when the opponent has scored 2 runs or less in the previous game. Jays 1-4 their last 5 overall. 1-4 their last 5 versus a team with a winning record. And they're 1-4 the last 5 versus a right-hand starter. I'm going to take the Orioles here. Give it plus money. Orioles keep beating up on the Jays.
All right, we got
to keep giving us that plus money. I'll keep taking it.
Take the plus money. Yeah, the Kikuchi's a tough one to trust. You gave some numbers there. Overall for the season, the team record behind Kikuchi this season 6-13. So he's losing over 2/3 of his starts with this Blue Jay lineup behind him. Right? This is how bad this has been because he's had issues with control. He's really a high pitcher who pitches to high walks, high whip. It's not a good combination.
No, not at all. And you look at these Orioles hitting 279 over their last 10 starts versus lefties. So they've definitely been smashing lefties. I think they do it again tonight.
Yep,
that's why this is pure fate of Kikuchi. I don't trust him. He's burnt me a couple times. I've seen him have a couple good starts, but not against the Orioles. They love bashing lefties, and I see it. Right.
All right, we got Rod here on the Orioles plus 135 here against the Blue Jays. This one to have a start time here of 7 Eastern time. All right, Rod, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. Actually, we have a 14-game card here from Major League Baseball remaining. Of course, the Tigers and Guardians will play Game 2 here of the doubleheader. Really good numbers here. Come off a great weekend. 668 units of profit the last 30 days. College football just 2 weeks away, right? Next week will be a college football week. 805 units of profit for the season. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Hey, over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight, I got my Bookie Buster play going off. You can get that. That's my top-rated play on the board tonight. So 3-pack where you get all 3 of my MLB plays that I love today. We're going for 4 straight winning days. And as you see, like I said, we've been rolling along in the week. We've been rolling along all month. MLB's been rolling along all month, and now we throw in some NFL exhibition, and we've been winning there too. So you're when you use that promo code UG15 on one of these longer term patches, that's a huge savings to you guys in your pocket. My long term pass, you use the promo code UG, less than $100 a month. you get all my plays for the year, and that almost would have paid for itself just this month alone. So jump on something. We're kicking the bookies' butt and taking names on board. I'm excited, working hard, putting that time in, and getting you guys winners. Doing what I love.
That's right.
Get some more money.
Let's get some more money.
Bookie.
Pound that book is getting results here. Rod Zawacky over at Pick Dogs Premium showing great profit here. 668 units of profit the last 30 days. Also showing great profit the last 7 days. We know we had a great college football season. College football is on the way. Get on board with Rod Zawacky right now. A monster 3-pack right now on the site right now. 3 of his best bets here for Major League Baseball. Credit guarantee means it must show a profit or the amount you paid for is credited back in your account for more pick store credit. That's what credit guarantee is here on these one-offs. Not on the long-term passes because they're sold at a discount price, but the one-day passes are sold with credit guarantee. Individual plays up there as well from Rod over from Major League Baseball. Of course, looking here at the long-term passes, if you want to get on board with a 30-day pass, kind of get a 1-month sample of what Rod has to offer, as well as his MLB, his NFL for 30 days preseason and mixed into week 1 of NFL. Also, first 3 weeks of college football here with that 1-month all sports pass. A good time to get on board with Rod Zawacky's 1-month all sports pass. Of course, Rod's put together a 3-for-1 pass. Rod, you have a 3 sports pass right now up there with NFL, NHL, and college football for a year.
Yeah, that's a great deal. That's another great deal. You use that code UG and you get 15% off of that. And you'll get my best sports, NHL, NFL, college football, things that have been showing big profit over the last year. And that's the best discount. You get all 3 of those sports so we can beat the bookies together. Jump on over. So like I said, we're getting that time where I'm getting excited. All this work we've been doing before to get that knowledge coming out of the kickoff starts. I'm excited. Can't wait.
Can't wait. We've been waiting on here for college football, NFL. It's on its way, guys. Get on board with Rod's season pass here. NFL, NHL, college football. Bundled into season pass for $1,000. Of course, you can use the promo code OG15. Saves you $150 right now on that pass. Pretty good value there. Also includes the postseason on all of those sports right now. So get on board with Rod Zawacky. All right, Rod, as always, great having you show. Keep up that success, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for having me. Let's get ourselves a winner, and I appreciate everybody, all the support. By the way, smash that thumbs up. Let's get a nice. We hit 100 by the end of this video or whatever. I'll give you guys another bonus play when I see you guys tomorrow.
That's right.
Get 2 for 1 tomorrow. Because it's 2 for Tuesday, right?
That's right.
It's 2 for Tuesday going tomorrow. Get that to 100, and we'll have 2 for Tuesday tomorrow.
That's right. So
Thanks, everybody.
We get to the replay. All the people watching on the replay, just keep those thumbs up. You'll count in that results as well. All right, Rod, keep it up. We'll talk tomorrow. Rod Zawacky here on the drive. So keep those likes, those thumbs up coming in. We get to 100. We'll get that play for you guys. But we'll also allow the replay viewers to contribute as well. Let's continue on here on the drive. It looks like Ninos has checked in. We found him in here. So let's go ahead and welcome Ninos to the show. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's see. Yep, I'm seeing some movement in that face, so it's not a statue. So let's go ahead and bring Ninos in right now. Ninos, happy birthday, Ninos. How you doing?
Thank you, Tony. Doing good. How are you?
Doing great. All right, here we go. 7 Eastern time, one of the big matchups of the afternoon. Evening features the Yankees here hosting the Rays. Yankees, you'd expect here, big favorites here, minus 240, total 7.5.
Yeah, big favorites. You got that big lineup. Still without Stanton, though, and, it hasn't really looked the same without him. Although they still have a lot of good players in that lineup. But they've been struggling lately, the Yankees have a bit. And, they might get it going a little bit here. I think the Rays can get to Cole as well. He's coming off a good start, but he has been hit a little bit lately. And although mostly good, but again, these Rays have gone to him in the past, and they have some pretty good numbers against him, this lineup. And I think they managed to keep this one competitive. I'm going to do something I don't do often is take that plus 1.5 here with the Rays on the road. I'd also look at the plus half the run in the first 5 innings. We're getting plus money on that one. And I think if the Yankees offense gets off to a slow start here with it's going to be Jalen Beeks, getting opening up for Brian Yarbrough. Beeks has been pretty solid, but again, he doesn't go too deep into the games. And I think as I said, taking that plus half the run in the first 5 innings at plus money is a pretty good bet as well, I think.
All right, Nino says take the Rays on the run line. You take the plus 1.5 runs and return minus 105 against the Yankees. Yeah, Yarbrough, the primary pitcher. And, of course, one issue here with the Yankees is how they're hitting lefties right now. They've been kind of ice cold over their past 10 games. Just 157 against left-handers. The Yankees, they've lost 14 of their past 20 against winning teams. So it's been kind of a big struggle here for this Yankee team.
Yeah, they were, wasn't that long ago, they were the hottest team in the league, and now they're not far from being the coldest one in the league. I mean, just a couple losses away, and they'd be right there. But, still a great team, obviously. Still a lot of great hitters on that team, and can never really count them out of any ball game. But I just think they're a little bit overpriced tonight, the way they've been playing, and I think that both those run lines in the first 5 and the whole game have some value there.
Yeah, so the Yankees are losers of 8 of their past 10. El Ninos here on the Rays, the run line plus 1.5 runs. Minus 105 against the Yankees. This one to have a start time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, now let's take a look over at Pick Dogs. We got 3 games just starting here, so that 14-game card remains 11 now here in the primetime hour. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I got my 3-pack up there, and I got a couple different plays sold separately. Actually, my 3-pack went off, never mind. So I got my best bet of the night and my best total of the night up, and might find a couple extra plays if you get one of those long-term passes or a 2-for-1 capper specials.
That's right, guys. Those 640 starts have just came in, but you can still get on board with Ninos over at Pick Dogs. He does have his MLB Monday money line drive. This is his $15 premium play up there, up on the board right now. So get it right now at, of course, credit guarantee, must win, turn a profit, or the credit is inserted back in your account for more picks. That's what credit guarantee means. That's on all the individual plays, the one-off packages, the one-day passes. They fall under that policy, but not so on the long-term passes because they're sold at a discounted rate. So get on board with El Ninos. That $15 premium still up on the board. Time to get it. Also a total madness up there, an individual play from El Ninos. Or, of course, you can go opt for the long-term passes. The 30-day L Sports Pass will get you all of L's plays for 30 days, all his baseball, all his NFL, because that NFL Week 1 will be in play here when you get on board with that 1-month All Sports Pass, as well as the first 3 weeks of college football. Next week's the college football week, right? That Monday, we'll be looking at some of these lines and these games heading into the next week, but actually we're about 2 weeks away from the actual action on the field. So get on board here with El Ninos. 1-month All Sports Pass. Use the promo code AUG15, AUG15. That will save you 15% off your purchase. And you can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, as always, have a great birthday today. It was a great night, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right, you have a good one too, Tony.
Yeah, we'll talk to you in a recap in a little bit. El Ninos here on the drive-through, the recap. All right, let's continue on here on the show. A lot of guys are signing in. Hey, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show, guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Wake up in the chat room. It's El Ninos' birthday. Let's get a little shout out for El Ninos there, guys. Come on. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through. It is now time to, for my place, let me go ahead and get my pick up here for you guys. Let me get my game card. I think we got the game card ready to roll here. And we got the Twins here to host the Royals at 7:40 Eastern time. Twins, big favorite here, minus a 190. Total sits here at 8.5. I'm going to look at the underdog side. I'm going to be looking at the Royals here at plus 170 here. I'm just not a believer in this Twins team. And we all got Chris Bubic on the mound here for KC. Bubic, 19 starts, does have an ERA of 5, whip of 1.56, strikeout rate of 19%, does get hurt with the walks. The ground ball is at 44%. Now we got Joe Ryan. His ERA is near 4 in 18 starts, whip of 1.13. Very low ground ball pitcher, 23% on the ground balls, 6% on the walks, 1.41 home runs per 9 innings. So he gets hurt a little bit with that home run ball. Of course, KC did salvage the finale of that game against the Dodgers 4-0. But boy, the Twins, they've dropped, 5 of 6. How do you lose 2 of 3 at the Angels? Really, how do you do that? My goodness. Of course, the bullpen blew them up in that Saturday game. But anyway, when you look at Bubic, it's been a pretty good underdog pitcher here. Team record behind Bubic, 10-4 in his past 14 when line is a plus 125 to plus 175 underdog. So in the underdog role, he's able to get the job done. So I'll be looking here at the Twins here. And Royals, I'll be looking at the Royals here at plus 170. Hey guys, check out Pick Dogs Premium. I am the number 2 unit producer over at Pick Dogs right now in Major League Baseball. You know, James Hark and I, we kind of been going back and forth, 1 and 2. But right now I have my $15 premium pick right now on the board. So get on board with that right now over at Pick Dogs. My $15 premium guarantee is up on the board. So get on board. And of course, I have the long-term passes, my 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass. You get all my premium plays for that time period you select. You go over my handicapper page and make that purchase. Of course, that 1-month pass, you can use the promo code AUG15, AUG15, and that will save you 15% off at checkout. Of course, the long-term passes as well. I have a 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass. Get all my premium plays for that period of time you select when you go over to my handicapper page and make that purchase. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru here. Now it is time for the recap, so let's go ahead and recap the plays from today. Ninos will join us here for the recap. We got started here with Brian. Brian liked the Padres, Marlins under 6.5. That one isn't just started here. First pitch coming up. Jay was on the Rangers minus 155 against Athletics. Brad was on Mets plus 135 against the Braves. Jovan, Astros, White Sox under 9. Ninos, Rays run line plus 1.5 runs minus 105 against the Yankees. Rod was on the Orioles plus 135 against the Blue Jays. Yours truly, Royals plus 170 against the Twins. All right, Al, other than your pick, which one do you like the best? You're on mute, Al. You're on mute.
Sorry. I like the dogs here, but I think my favorite might be the Mets.
He likes the Mets here. Yeah, the Mets look like a pretty good play, a game that we kind of covered here on the show. He's just going back and forth with a couple of these, right? I think I'm going to tail the Mets. Let's tail the Mets here. The way they're hitting the bullpen, and they've been winning games. Mets plus 135 against the Braves. That was it for this edition of the Drive-Thru, guys. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live, 6 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in our cappers in from Sports Chat and Pick Dogs, give out live free picks for the games in prime time. And don't forget, every single day, get started with the morning show, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Chris and Mitch in the mornings. And of course, Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. And don't forget Jovan's parlay of the day, and Ron Romanelli with his Major League Baseball rundown, every pick here from Major League Baseball on the card from Ron Romanelli. So check out his video series. Don't forget the video series here from Brad and Mills with the UFC show on Saturdays following the morning show. So check it all out. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our crew from tonight's show. Going to wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great evening, afternoon. We'll talk with you guys again tomorrow live at 6 p.m. Eastern time